another round of applause for Lost Cause. Big round of applause. All right, well, welcome. I'm Bonnie Rose, and I'm going to be moderating. So I'm going to give Robin the microphone, and we're going to go back and forth. So first, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Robin De La Vita, the writer and director.
I don't know if everybody can, but yes.
Hi everyone, I'm Evgenia Radilova, producer and star in the movie.
Hey everyone, I'm Katrina Ravenna-Stevens, producer and also, crazily enough, the first AD.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get everybody in, but yeah, the main team.
Michael Fausner, DP, producer, screenwriter.
I'm Jeffrey Smith-Gorgeous, and I'm the co-producer and the cosplay community advocate.
Adriano, I'm the animator. I did all the animation. Anthony Farrow, I'm Vinny the barber.
All right, let's bring it just like
I'm Stephen King, I'm a friend of Robinson.
Okay, so let's start with Robin. You have such an incredible background. I don't know if the audience knows, but you have over 80 productions, theatrical, all worldwide. This is your first time directing?
Yeah, for a feature film.
For a feature film.
Yes.
And what inspired you? How did you get involved? And why did you do this project? And why did you do this project now?
Well, the honest answer is I don't know. This whole project came together in a miraculous way, and it has a lot to do with the people that surrounded me. When I started this project, it started with a meeting with this little one, Evgenia, who I want to interview. I want to make a documentary about the relationship between trauma and performance art. Because I think performance can play a very important role in expressing yourself, finding a community that can support you. And that's how it all started, and then Evgenia surrounded me with people I didn't know. And
So you're unfamiliar with this world?
completely unfamiliar.
Okay, it's nothing in your background or anything?
Well, I've been around actors
Yes.
and performed my whole life. But this was and I hang a lot with people, like in the McKittrick Club, so I was familiar with the
New York.
beautiful form of burlesque, but cosplay, I was I didn't even know what it was.
Okay.
And then my partners, Mike Tosner, Steve and Jeff, they introduced me to this world as we were creating what we thought was going to be a pilot, and I got really inspired. So the story just kept developing, and everybody was sort of waded in, and I took everybody's good ideas and argued about all their bad ideas, and so it was a big, long journey to get to what it was.
And when did this get started?
When did this get started?
4 years ago.
4 years
So
ago.
4 years ago, before COVID, and before the Me Too movement.
Correct.
Okay.
That's all true.
Which is now, I mean, your timing could not be better.
Well, look, for it,
Yes,
but that's,
right? Give it up, I mean, the timing could not be better. As a superhero woman, coming into your own, defending, and are you a hero or are you a villain? Obviously the hero.
Yes.
Obviously, yes, a little bit of both. Would you like to share? And also, I want to ask you, what preparation did you do for this role? Or did this come naturally? And I know you're a member of the Actors Studio as well, as quite some of you, of the other actors are involved. Where's Miss Dina? Yeah. Dina, hi.
Jason
Come in front. And Jason, is Jason here?
Jason is not here,
Ah.
I guess. Tony right there as well.
Okay.
Well, thank you first of all, everyone, for being here. This is, a dream come true. The preparation is wild. I didn't have a lot of preparation. I was literally doing 15 jobs at the same time, and it was very challenging. But this was, as we grew the project from 3 pages to what it is now, we grew together, and being surrounded by all of these artists that are also friends, it just helps. You don't really necessarily need a lot of preparation. You have an incredible team of actors, which we bounce back and forth with, and you can lean in, and just building this community that we were able to build brought an energy that it's hard to explain. Of course, I did a preparation as an actor studio member, as every actor has to do, but a lot of it came of just the energy that everyone brought to this project. It was magical, and I thank you all.
So on a practical level, where did the funding come from? Yeah. Just take the mic and run with it.
I'm afraid you're looking at most of the funding right now. But I think this is not a time to talk about funding or money. It's a time to
Right.
thank everybody and thank
Exactly.
everybody.
Exactly. Last year,
It's really the things that are being handed to you. I mean,
Really?
Annie basically did the full casting of this, and so I was just blessed to have all these fantastic actors to work with.
Right.
And a lot of these people are not actors, but they were just so talented.
Yes,
I think,
they was.
what the movie
Good job.
hopefully
Mhm.
does a little bit is inspire people
Yes.
to perform, to put on a costume, to have fun, and be inspired. And look at this guy, Adriano, who is, a spectacular artist.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Yes.
On another note, do you think this could have been, if this community is here in New York, in Brooklyn, do you plan on expanding it to other areas, other countries?
Well, we just started with today by showing the film, but at the same time, we're trying to do a live version of this thing. Because I think there's not really a home for cosplayers or burlesque. For burlesque, it's a lot of performance. We want to build a club for this community where people
Right.
have fun, and so basically the movie will come to life in the club. We're going to start with every 3 months, and then hopefully expand, and it's just going to be fun. It's an extension of the movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'd like to also.
I just
Yeah,
wanted
please.
to add one more thing, because I'm obviously very nervous. For the preparation of the role, I wanted to say that I became an actor, and that literally has saved my life throughout time, and all the hard moments or happy moments, because as a human, you're not necessarily brave enough to do something, and on the stage you can. You live many different roles, and that's literally what has saved my life. You learn a lot more about every human and psychology and everything, and basically the costuming, it's part of that. You become someone else, and so this was a really, really important part of the movie. How becoming someone else can really heal your past and heal your trauma, and that's why we do art.
There was a moment, there were quite a few moments in the movie that the reality blurred in when you were in the cab and you were speaking to the cab driver. in that really authentic New York way, you know, which only I think can really, you really had the flavor of New York. You really, you know, embedded in that, you know.
I had to bring my taxi out there.
It's true, is he's on taxi.
He's also a taxi driver.
And I also represent Brooklyn, New
Producer,
York.
actor, cab driver.
Take a baby. She said that because, well, I knew the cosplay community like 6 years ago when I went to my first New York Comic Con back in 2016. And I always really wanted Evgenia to be a part of it, and I found this one character that I knew she could play, which actually, you know, somewhat inspired the character she played in the film. Well, can't say it. Vampirella. And you saw how sexy she looked in that outfit. Like that's a badass body. She had every cut, forget about it. So I saw that ahead of time, and we did these great photographs that actually went to Playboy, Bulgaria. Yeah, exactly. So then, you know, it just became like, okay.
Other magazines.
Exactly. So she just embraced the cosplay community, and it's like some people you just bring in and you have to drag them. With Evgenia, you bring her into something, she shows the passion, she just runs with it. And that's what she did with this whole production, you know, alongside Robin De La Vita. So please give her a round of applause. Yeah.
So the two of you started the first scene. That's how it began.
Yeah.
With the two of you meeting.
Yes,
first.
Jeff came through to my house and, you know, was like, hey, guy, I'm shooting Vampirella and you gotta be it. And I was like, who? Like literally, it's in the movie. And I you know, dressed as this vampire character, and I felt like I can, you know, really be that and show my sexuality and be very unapologetic about it. And I said, I have only this much more time that I could do this, so let's go. And then it was just a little idea, and then Robin came, and then Mike came. Michael Tosner is our cinematographer, our cinematographer daddy. And yeah, maybe you want to say something?
What do I want to say? Yeah,
I love you. You're amazing.
You know,
Your work was
I think-
amazing.
Yeah, we squeezed a lot of production value out of, you know, the budget that we had, and like, I want to thank the cosplayers. Give yourselves a round of applause because you guys brought so much production value to the movie. That, you know, with your own passion and your energy and your own artistic skills and your costuming, you know, design skills. I'm in awe of you guys, so thank you.
We're just saying stuff now.
We're just saying stuff. Well, I just wanted to say how I came on board, because I came on board, it was like a wild ride when I came on board, literally. You know, I get this phone call from Annie one night saying, hey, you wanna like produce something? We need like someone to like figure out the budget. We're gonna start shooting next week. And I was like, wait, you don't have a budget yet? You don't have like stuff in place? Wait, okay, meet me at 7. So we met at 7 o'clock like one evening, and I was like, I read the script that afternoon before meeting. I was like, okay, I gotta be on this. And this was when it was still like a smaller project, TV pilot, short, whatever. It was not a full feature. And I was like, okay, let's do it. We shook hands and we were like, we're gonna do it. But I was like, we need more than a week. So it's like we got things in place, and it was, from there, it just became, you know, like it just kept growing, and we did it, and we were shooting for like October, November, beginning of December, and this was in 2019, and we were like, okay, it's too cold now for cosplayers to be outside, for all, you know, you see, they wear barely anything. Let's come back in March, April, and we'll start shooting. We'll finish the rest of the film then, and then we all know what happened on March like 17th, 2020. And so then we had to wait like almost a year. I think it was almost a year to the date. Yeah. But we did, you know, we made it completely safe, and the script got fleshed out even more scenes got added, and we started filming again in 2020, and then again in 2021, and towards the end of 2021. So this project really did take years to come together. Yeah.
What, I guess the question would be to you or to the actors, so was, the script was written, but did you allow the actors to improvise, did it?
Well, the thing is, the script wasn't written, that was my point. There was something written which I wrote, and then I collaborated with Mike on some scenes, and it was a very strange process, chaotic, and a lot of fighting about the project. And you know, when you do when you do something like this, you make friends, and you lose people. We lost somebody on the show as well, which we all feel very sad about. But at the end of the day, it's really, I was watching it on the big screen, and it's really a fucking big screen. And I was gonna, like, when I was gonna, oh my god, these close-ups are gonna be so huge, and this, how will it look? But you know, Mike's work is tremendous, and you know, we had a fantastic editor, Taylor Bush, who's not here, but did an amazing job in the editing. Editing, you know, what you learn is that the biggest job is the post-production. I mean, he spends 2.5 years finishing it, just going from all kinds of things. But these 5 people,
Okay,
who started, I'll be honest, the most valuable person. Where's Cecilia, the composer? I want to say hi to her. There she is. Cecilia, my sister, my mysterious Chinese sister, and the composer, music supervisor. Thank you, darling, for everything. There's too many people to thank. And, you know, I sit in the audience very often and go, when are people done thanking everybody? So here's one big thank you to everybody who did Thank you so much.
before we open it up for questions, the theatrical releases, I know this is the world premiere, but where can people see this? Where is this?
They can't, only if they give me $25, I'll give them a little. No, we don't know. I mean, this is, you know, from now on, we our lives change from creators into prostitutes again. I'm trying to find a distributor, and you know, so this is the last time you see me as a director.
Take the microphone, please.
And that's it. So we'll take anything.
Okay. Well, always, this is an incredible, I don't even know where to begin, incredible, outstanding performances by everyone. What an amazing.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
Looks completely
Yes.
different. Rosalia, fantastic. Anyway, we go on.
So, do we
There's a
have?
garbage. Oh my God. Everybody's here.
So, do we have any questions from the audience? Anybody have anything? Yes.
Not to make it all about money like you said, but what was the final total budget to make this?
It's south of 5 million.
Okay. North of 4 million?
South of 5.
Yeah.
South of 5. I love this. Let me run over here. I'm running.
I would not even ask.
Yeah,
That's
first off,
right,
great
that's-
film, guys. You know, amazing job. I really enjoyed the acting. Amazing. My question is about the final fight scene. Is it stunt coordinator?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, my man. Yo, listen, the use of the breakables, you know, the oh yeah. You know, listen.
I almost died twice.
I mean, I saw the feathers flying all over the place with the knife. You know, just I wanted to know, like, how long did it take to shoot that?
That was all. Get the mic.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
That was all one night. So that was, I mean, we had time to kind of get together and previs a bit of it and put it together, but we had pretty much one job to move sequentially through it because we were destroying a set as we kind of went through. So everything had to be thought of and shot through sequentially, and it was one evening in Brooklyn in a back room that was made to look like an apartment that was already going to be under construction. So yeah.
It's called Moonrise. We just want to give it a big round of applause. Brooklyn.
Let's just go to you, sir, in the back.
Me?
Yes.
Congratulations, what a great film.
That's Paul Jones, the creator of Replica, the opening movie.
Oh, okay.
Also a great movie.
Thank you. I wanted to, the costumes blew me away, and I wanted to know how much of the characters, the amazing characters, were created by the script, or how much freedom did some of you amazing performers bring your own characters to this script and create? Did you create your costumes?
Right, well, I would say 50-50.
Wow. Yeah.
50% was really created as a design. Some different people worked on.
Jeff and Mike right here, maybe they can answer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably, I don't know how many total cosplayers, there's probably 60 or 70. So we only came up with a merman, pantomime, her character, Annie, two versions of Annie, Vampirania, which is what
we had a costume designer as well, Patrick St. John's.
not here, right?
He's in LA.
He's in LA.
Yeah.
A round of applause for Patrick.
And the rest were all the cosplay community just chipping in their ideas.
I just want to say also that some of the performers really allowed us to get into their own home and film their real, real house, and we just couldn't have done it without that, it's so authentic.
Including your house, actually.
Including my house, and the back of my house, and under my house, and all over.
Yeah, just real quick, I just want to give quick acknowledgement to the cosplayers here. All right, so like start with Rocco over here, like he really helped out. He really helped out with like that mercenary samurai, and also everybody.
Like you asked about how much input actors or the cosplayers put into their characters. I can only speak from experience. I'm an actor by trade. I fell into cosplay about 6-7 years ago, and I fell in love with it. And it almost added a extra creative juice to my process as an actor. So, you get to create, and that helps get into certain characters. So when Jeff invited me in and I auditioned, I did the whole process like everybody else, screen tested, and when I got the role, not an insult by the way, they said create your own costume. Like that was my process. Like build as a cosplayer, I took creative control over what he was going to look like. I went to the costume designer Pat, and he approved everything. Robin and Annie approved it. They loved it, and that just and I think for a lot of the cosplayers who created their own thing and had a persona that came with it, it's just part of the process. So yes, creating your own costume does help kind of channel whatever it is you are. So for me as an incel, with Ben, it's just like the most violent, aggressive thing that you can come up with, and not being able to live up to that and just become this pathetic character, absolutely rewarding for me.
Okay, if we can give that, just 2 more questions, that gentleman.
Unfortunately, time-wise, we love you all.
Rob,
everyone.
I just want to
Two
say,
more questions, just.
it's a great film, any great performance. It gave me this vibe of in 80s films with minimal budgets. It had its own tone and its underground seediness to it, which I love. Great performances by everybody. My last one is, how many bruises did you get, Evie, in doing all your fight choreography?
I still got one.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, a lot. A lot. It was a lot of running, a lot of fighting. And there was one particular moment, but we don't have to delve into it. At the end, in the last fight, he smacks in my head, unbreakable, they say. Vase. Bottles breakable, no problem. Cups, great. Vase, not breakable. Not in your head. And literally, I thought that I had my My skull cracked on the floor, and I said, "This will
Wow.
be the best acting moment of my life." So yeah, it was just fun, but it's part of the fun. I'm proud of every bruise, and I love it, and I'll do it again.
Well, it has to
The last question, Mr.
Well, I just want to say thank you. As somebody who's been an advocate of costume culture for a long time.
Costume Code, Jim, everybody.
Like I was saying, as someone who's been an advocate for costume culture a long time, I think you guys nailed it. You brought out how costuming isn't just for weirdos and nerds. It's for badass, intelligent people who really, all the world's a stage, and I want to see this movie go far because more people need this message. So thank you.
Okay, you have an announcement? Sure.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody who showed up today and made this this showing sold out. So thank you so much for selling us out for our world premiere. But we also, we're having an after party down the street at a bar called Little Rebel. It's upstairs. Come join us for a drink. And we'll see you there. We can carry on the conversations, okay?
I was trying to get down there, but I just wanted to give a shout out to three people down there that was so supportive to this whole Lost Cause thing. Ricky Recharge, all right, okay. Jamal, come out, and our #1 hairdresser designer, Gauri. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Tony. He's been a lot of Martin Scorsese productions. And, he came out and real like Peter Griffin. Right? Colin. We got the Alfred. So anyway, I just want to say thank you. I know we got to go, but I just want to acknowledge all the people. And Francesca Van Horn over down there, all right, with the Britney Spears outfit. I'm really happy that you guys came out. All right, take care, everybody.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Chelsea Film Festival, thank you very much, 10th anniversary. And give it up one more time for Lost Cause.